We are live. We're back.
Hey, boys and girls. Welcome. Sorry we had a little choppy audio going on.
Slight technical difficulties, but not to be stopped. We are back at it again.
It was all the heat in the room, you know what I mean? It was like 89 degrees in here, so the computer was like, I'm not having it.
Yeah, and then Jonathan stopped where he started glitching out for a little bit. It was crazy.
I just started
He's a
tweeting.
robot. Yeah, that's how he's able to do this constantly, what he does.
Yeah, so guys, thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We got a little backup solution here, so hopefully you guys can hear us well. So we're gonna start off. Welcome. Today, I lost my train of thought. What we called today?
Today was No Product Wednesday.
Oh yeah, no product, and it's not because we don't have any product. It's because I literally have no product in my hair, which is a very, very rare form for me in general. So a lot of you guys are like, what's happening? So what's gonna happen is as the day goes on, I'm gonna progressively start pulling my hair more and more. And yeah, you're gonna see me bald by the end of the day.
Yeah, it makes it not much easier to get some nice grabbing power on that.
Yeah, so guys, yeah, I'm already getting there, see? Sorry, I know you're gonna see a bald Jonathan soon. But let's start with some house cleaning stuff, guys.
Yeah, maybe we'll get back on track now.
So getting back to it, we still have the Sony promo going on. So make sure that you get all your Sony promos from now till July 9th.
Yeah, so this is the retail promo. So this is the regular promo calendar. A lot of you guys have been taking advantage of it already. Some high velocity. We're seeing a lot of units move, but that pricing is going to be over on July 9th. Now, when the dealer pricing goes, that means that the retail pricing also went back up. Best practice here, we're gonna share a best practice: buy on promo, sell off promo. So make sure, take a look at your inventory, take a look at your favorite models, and load up on them now. Get them now before retail goes back up. It's just a great opportunity to get a little bit more margin when you're selling those radios, or you can make a friend if you have to. Make a nice complete system. Maybe you can tie it in with some other product that you offer out as well, making some friends.
So just to recap what Ben said, guys, I used to do this back when I was in my retail days. You buy when it's on promo and you sell when it's off promo, so that way you make more money. So at the end of the game, and at the end of the whole thing, you theoretically make more money, so you win more for your shops. So buy on promo, you got until July 9th, until the promos on Sony end. So yeah, make sure buy that. Also, the promo on SiriusXM is still going, the buy 5 get 1 free. Make sure once again you stock up on that, because that promo could be going anytime soon.
Yeah,
so
and all those Sony radios that are on the promo calendar also SiriusXM compatible, so you can double dip on promos. Make sure that you're maximizing your profits while also offering out the best solutions to your customers.
Yeah, guys, make sure, because SiriusXM is one of the most add-on attachment that you can do besides being owners of Comcast. But SiriusXM, if everybody asks for it. Either you're doing it through your phone, why not add it to a radio that says SiriusXM ready? So make sure there's a promo for your end users where the end user buys one piece and practically gets it for free with a rebate from SiriusXM. So ask your sales reps and make sure you get on that buy 5 get 1 free promo.
Yeah, and just to clarify that basically means, again, that's free for the customer, but that's on SiriusXM's dime. So it's not that you guys are giving these things away for free. You're selling them. You're making your profit dollars. You're installing them. You're making your install dollars. Sirius is going to be the partner that comes in, gives the customer back the money for the tuner, and also gives them free service. So again, there is going to be a little bit of out of pocket at the point of sale for your benefit, but for the customer, at the end of the day, they're going to be getting a lot of stuff for free. So make sure you at least offer that out. It should be something that you attach to 100% of radios in a perfect world, but try to keep those attachment rates up. Extra money in your pocket, great experience for your customers.
Yeah, so guys, great promo. Also, make sure, I know a lot of you guys have asked me about this Bluetooth speaker from Memphis. We have them in stock. Pretty cool piece. It's one of the best sounding portable Bluetooth speakers that I've ever heard in my life. It does have 2 passive subwoofers in the back, so you get a lot of bass response out of this. Plus it beats with the music. You got the side lights that beat different pattern than the front lights, just like it did now. So It's a really cool piece at a low to mid-teen, 60-teen price point. I can't remember exactly, but it's like 65-ish. And these things last a long, long time. I played it when I went to Virginia. I probably got anywhere from 16 hours to 18 hours out of this with the lights off. Got to turn the lights off or else it eats up the battery. But yeah, very impressive. Make sure you call your sales rep. We have plenty of these in stock. We also have the Memphis earbuds, the headphone buds, the M-Buds Air in stock. So call, get them in. Great gift givers. Great, just to put on retail sales floor so customer grab go. Instead of going like to a Walmart, Target, PC Richards, Best Buy, etc., that they're buying this stuff. This is an add-on attachment for you, and you're not going to see this stuff come back.
Yeah, and that's another awesome thing. Again, it's also Memphis branded. Again, a lot of you guys are Memphis supporters. What better solution, again, for the customer? Always thinking about the customer. You'll have that nice sounding Memphis system in the car, and they'll be like, why don't you want to take that sound with you when you go to the beach, when you go camping, when you go to the park, when you're just hanging out in the backyard, anywhere you can get that same sound, anywhere you go portably. Or, you could also do one of their Chichero boxes out there as well. But if you can't take that with you, next best thing when you're going and getting away and want to keep that music.
And guys, we've sold quite a few of these with everybody who has owned one with positive feedback on them. Insane sounding, loud, a lot of bass response. So make sure you get one before they are gone. Next thing we're going to talk about is...
Well, we've got three more ongoing promos. I'm going to rip through these really, really quick because we've done this for a few weeks now. A couple of them are going to be wrapping up soon. So first off, for mobile ES dealers, we got the Race with Priest contest going on. So again, open to registered mobile ES dealers. I say registered because you had to register for this, which most of you did, so thank you very much. And that's going to be going through the end of July. So we've got, we'll say roughly about 40 days left in that promo. And the winners get chosen, the winners get to choose from 2 all expenses paid trips, Stewart Haas Racing VIP experiences to be there in Fort Worth, Texas, or the Homestead Miami Speedway. Awesome promo. Again, emails are out there, mobile ES specific. A lot of you guys are taking advantage of it. Hopefully we get some winners from this territory. So that's number 1.
And ask your sales reps where you guys are at. For all the ES dealers that are wondering where they are, I constantly send at least once a week an update to those ES dealers, to my ES dealers, on where they are in the status of how many entries they have. So if you don't know that, make sure you get a hold of your sales rep. They'll be able to give you that information, guys. And also, if you happen to win, you take Ben or I, nice.
Yeah, you do get a guest.
Nice sunny Florida, or what's the other Fort Worth, Texas?
Yeah.
Or Texas. I'm cool with both, guys. So make sure Ben and I will love a little.
Just saying.
Little weekend getaway.
Now that promo is also supported by a very big rebate on ES products. So that rebate is going to be going through July 31st as well. So that's going to help you out with this contest. If you're an existing ES dealer, if you're not an existing ES dealer and you'd like to become an ES dealer, this promo will definitely help you with the loading in, the buying in, making sure you meet all of your commitments. So a great opportunity across the board for ES and non-ES dealers. So definitely check that out. So that's me, the first one.
Aggressive ES pricing, guys. I mean aggressive, and like we stated earlier, buy at the aggressive pricing.
Yeah, buy low, you sell when it's high.
When you sell when it's high, you make more money. So in reality, guys, ES is a very protected line online, on everywhere pretty much. It protects you. If you are interested in being an ES dealer, just make sure that you have no local ES dealers close to you, because it is a line that we are protecting and they are protecting also.
Yep, so that's going to be the first one. Second one's going to be a Sony promo as well, but this one is not limited to ES dealers. And this is going to be the Master Tech with Mobile Solutions. So again, a lot of clamor around this one too. This one is going to be ending very soon. I think we've got 8 days left. That's total, not just business day. That's 8 days total left. So this one, again, open to all Sony supporters. All expenses paid trip to Mesa, Arizona for the Master Tech Bootcamp. Again, an awesome experience. A lot of you guys have actually gone to one of these before, or at least have seen them, heard about them. Maybe you wished you can go to one. Well, Sony's going to go ahead and sponsor that for us. The way you earn entries to this, now, and I want to back up for a second, we're guaranteeing 2 spots. So this is from our territory, guaranteeing 2 spots. For the first contest, that was nationwide, so you're kind of competing against everybody. Hopefully we get all 6 of those spots are from our territory, but we may not. The second contest, we're guaranteeing 2 spots that are gonna be going. So to earn that placing there, you have to sell Sony product. Nice and easy, you guys are doing it anyways. So every $500 in Sony purchases, you're gonna earn you 1 entry, but there's a kicker. We want to make sure we're supporting everything that Sony does, so you have to have a 15% attachment rate for ASS.
Amps.
Bad word, you can't say that on Facebook.
Amps, speakers, and subwoofers.
Yep.
So make sure, guys, you guys are attaching that to any of the Sony purchases you do. You do need, if you buy, let's say, 2 AX3200s, you attach a few speakers, you get an overall $500 total cumulative, and it's 15% of that total sale in amps and speakers. You get entries for it, 1 entry. It's kind of simple.
Yeah, and again, $15 on every 100. You guys should really be attaching more than that. Anyways, hopefully you are, but do it with some Sony product. The biggest thing with that is the ASS is also your highest profitability items. So again, we're gonna wanna make sure we're getting the radios, CarPlay, all that kind of stuff, Android Auto. It's a look, it's kind of exciting. A lot of the speakers and stuff get installed behind panels. You can't really look at them, but that experience that customer gets when you replace everything in there, you give them that total experience, is going to be unparalleled. So make sure you go ahead, give your customer that experience, and in the meantime, make those sales, make that additional money, and earn those extra entries, and get yourself a trip to MasterTech.
Correct, and also don't forget, Sony's one of the most brand recognition brands out there. You at your homes have something Sony, whether it was a Sony Walkman, Sony VCR,
digital camera,
Sony TV. You're at the movie theaters and you're listening on a Sony Dolby Digital Atmos. Regardless, Sony's all around you. So it is one of the most brand recognition names out there. So it's an easy sale to your customers.
Yep. So not to be outdone, another valued partner, Kicker, wants to get in on this contest idea as well. So they're doing the Journey to Stillwater contest. So a great opportunity to go out to Oklahoma, visit the Kicker facility, state-of-the-art, world-class. I mean, again, we've talked about this in previous episodes as well, but just take a look at some of the pictures that we've sent out. This is going to be a great opportunity to see how a very, very well-oiled machine, great big company in our industry runs. You get to go behind the scenes. And if you've never had an opportunity to do this, it just gives you a total different perspective on what happens for a lot of us, this is like a totally different world. We're dealing with customers, we're dealing with you guys are dealing with end users. Now you get to see how the sausage is made from the manufacturer's standpoint. So that's going to be a great opportunity. Again, all expenses paid trips, we're going to take care of that for you. Stillwater, Oklahoma. And that's going to be August 7th through the 10th. So that's when the trip's going to be. But you gotta earn the entries by July 15th. So that one, we're roughly a month out, a little less than a month. Similar to the previous contest, $500 earns you an entry. Nice thing with Kicker, they're almost all ASS.
Yeah.
They're almost all amp speakers and subs. So not really worried about attachment rate here, but a great brand to partner with for those profitable categories. So thank you to Kicker for offering that out.
Guys, if you haven't seen that facility, or if you are seeing some of the Facebook posts with some of your peers that have been there, place is awesome, gorgeous, it's gonna be a fun time. So if you happen to be on that Kicker, make sure you buy Kicker amp speaker subs. $500 gets you 1 entry into the raffle. And at the end, we're gonna raffle it off live, and one of you guys is gonna win it. Yeah. So, make sure you support Kicker and you support Sony, because these guys are supporting you with these types of events. And then now we're just gonna jump on to brand of the week. This week, our brand of the week is NuFilm. NuFilm, thank you very much for being a platinum sponsor at MX 2023. Hopefully, we'll see you guys at MX 2024 as a platinum sponsor also. For a lot of tinners that, are really doing the down and dirty, sorry to say this, but crap out there, which I've been posting a lot lately about some shops that are claiming that they carry the best of the best, and yeah, it comes out the worst of the worst. You know, you got the back windows, which I cringe every time I see it on the road. You know, the back window just bubbling up, a whole bunch of dot circles on the back window. You can tell that the adhesive is failing. That is due not to installation error. That is due to cheap material, to cheap glue, to cheap, you know, film. And you see it turning purple, so you know it's dyed for sure. NuFilm is all carbon and carbon ceramic. So their products are going to be guaranteed for life. The color change and also the adhesive they use is one of the best in the industry. So you won't get those those bubbles that fall out. I don't care where you are, whether you're in Arizona, the equator, it's not going to happen. The glue just is very sustainable and very elasticity. So just make sure that you give NuFilm a try. They make all the way from 70% all the way down to 0%. You heard that right, 0%. Anybody that needs to see an example of a 0% car, I have plenty of pictures of several dealers using the 0% on the cars. There's even one that has used a double zero, meaning a 0%, then he layered it with another 0%. So this car is absolutely pitch black. So yeah, they do make those guys. They make it in a 40-inch roll and a 20-inch roll. You know, for all the detail shops, all the tint shops out there, that's the most common sizes you're gonna use. I know some of you want 24 and 36s. The honest truth is, guys, there's no need for a 24-36. Like if you got the F-150, Chevys, Dodge, Rams, etc., take a 40, turn it sideways. There's your 24-inch roll. So you'll be able to do your side windows, and it will be less waste than doing 24-inch rolls. So guys, you know, we have specials on the NuFilm line. If you're tired of using those off-name brand films out there, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, give NuFilm a try. You'll be surprised on how well it works. You know, it's actually very, very, very good film that's going to last the lifetime of the car. Yeah, and you don't want to be a professional shop, because there are professional shops. There are good quality tinters that use inferior products, that use poor quality stuff. That's how you become a professional shop that shows up on the My Boy Can Do It Cheaper. You don't want the product failure to reflect poorly on your business. So partnering up with a quality brand, again, something that you can stand by, that you can trust is going to look just as good, be a marketing agent for you 2, 3, 4 years down the line, as opposed to, hey, don't do this because 3 months ago I just spent my hard-earned money getting my tint put on, and now it looks like just all bubbled, it's blue, it's not even purple, it's gone beyond that now. You don't want to be that shop, because I think it goes without saying, but you're basically ruining your name while still providing a good service. You're just you just didn't partner with the right product. So give NuFilm a try, like Jonathan said. Carbon, ceramic IR. So regardless to what your customer's looking for, if they're looking for something a little bit more entry level, a little more entry level price point, you can get that for them. If they have maybe some health issues, if they're very concerned with heat rejection, or again, if they've had some, like again, a cancer, infrared light is something that has to be a concern. If you have carbon extruded IR film, you're going to be able to help that customer out if you've got that in your repertoire and in your mix. So definitely give it a go. So this is the feedback that I've gotten from some dealers that have tried NuFilm. Very easy to lay down, very, very easy to shrink with minimal fingers. Beautiful color, so it's not going to be an off hue color. It's actually going to match like the OE, because a lot of you guys know that the OE is like a brownish type tint. So it is going to match that. You know, and just the quality of the film, it feels a lot different, feels a lot stronger. And the minute you start shrinking it, you're going to see why it feels different. It is just very, very easy to use, very, very good film. You know, we've got several vehicles out there as testers. We even got one of our in-house guys that does tinting, and he absolutely likes the stuff. So guys, if you haven't tried it and you don't know pricing on NuFilm, give NuFilm a call, or not NuFilm, give us a call and ask about pricing on 20-inch rolls and 40-inch rolls. This week we do have a promo going on with all 40-inch rolls. So I'm not gonna really release the information on that because it's really, really low. But call your sales rep and he'll be more than happy to help you out. Also, we do a lot of tint tools. So guys, you guys are very familiar. Every tinter that I've ever met, heard, talked to, they don't ever use the same tools. We have them in stock ready to go. So give us a call. We've got the bulldozers, the blades, the Alpha knife. We even got the Meguiar's window cleaner, so that way you're making sure that those windows are nice and clean. Suggestion that I have to all you tinners, invest in a mister for your shops. So that way you take down the dust that's in your shops down to the ground. That's gonna help. I know some of you guys do the old spray technique in the air. I'm gonna be honest with you, it works for a few minutes. It doesn't work forever. So if you invest in a mister, it's gonna clean up a lot of your shops to do tint. If you're into trying to learn how to tint, give us a call. We might have a solution for you with a couple of tint schools. We also, have very aggressive pricing on some of the NuFilm stuff. So, if you burn and turn, you can get the film, good quality film. That's gonna make your dealers and your name reputable, because like Ben said earlier, reputation with a lot of shops, unfortunately you could be the best tinter in the world, but if you're using inferior film, which most of you are, and I do say most of you are with a 100% positive note, because I know a lot of the feedback, a lot of the, this film has been tested against a lot of the big names, and it's surprising to see the results that came back out. So please make sure, if you're not happy with your current film, supplier, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you out.
Yeah, and this is, we've been really focusing on the guys that are already tinting, they're already familiar with this stuff. A lot of you guys already knew that we carried this. This is also something that a shop that isn't currently doing tint, look at this stuff. Look at the promos that we have going. It's a great opportunity to get into tint, because like Jonathan said, any 40-inch rolls, we're going to be having a promo on right now, so you can load in all the VLTs at a nice price. But also we have a discount, like Jonathan mentioned, on all the tools as well. So it's a great opportunity to go ahead and get basically a starter pack going for you at a discounted price. Grab somebody that you have in the shop that you see some potential in. We'll help you get them trained, give you some information on helping getting them trained, and see if you can add that into your mix. A huge, probably the most profitable category that we have.
Literally.
Again, not necessarily for us, but for the guys that install it. Again, for the number of vehicles you get out of these rolls here, and for the price that you charge customers versus what you pay for these, huge opportunities. So whether you're specializing in remote starters, whether you're specializing in detailing, whether you're specializing in lift kits or lighting, it doesn't matter. You can always add film into the mix. Again, great profit driver. So if you're not a tint shop already, turn the volume back on, listen to us again. I know you're probably tuned out for a second, but put some thought into it. Give it some thought and let us help you. Again, this is a huge category with us. I think this has been one of the fastest growing categories with GoFast as well. Mm-hmm. So we're getting more and more into it. And we've got some people on the team, Jonathan mentioned, like Mike Cava over in Hicksville. He is the guy that I use in the house all the time when I run into issues. Again, I'm not a tinter. That isn't my area of expertise. I got my hands dirty with a lot of car stuff, but never with tint. We've got people on the payroll in the sales department across the board that have done things in every category. So if you have any questions, I'm going to even throw it out there for Mike. Mike's probably going to give me a call for this, but I bet you he'd be willing to help out anybody's accounts if they have some question. He helped me out, again, tremendously, because there are some things with the NuFilm, being that it's a carbon extruded film, that are a little bit different than some of the dyed, basic dyed films that you've been using.
Which is a lot out there that claim that they're not dyed, but they are dyed.
Yeah, so there are some differences. So if you've never tried it before, sometimes it's just different. It's great to talk to somebody that has got their hands dirty, that knows the industry inside and out, knows of other brands, has used a whole bunch of stuff, and can really speak towards why this is going to be the best solution for your customers. So thanks, Mike, for offering that help.
And also, here's another kicker about NuFilm. Ready for this? It's made in the USA. There is no overseas branding. This is made in the USA. These guys have a chemical plant that they do the film in. It is 100% US made. is so make sure, I know a lot of you guys are supporting US made brands. This is one of them. So why not support one of the best, films in the industry? And I can say that wholeheartedly. Check it out.
Yeah, you got yourself just the box right here. After you take the roll out, you start using the roll. You put it in your stock. Keep this box out on your counter. Have the box available. When people see that, especially right now, I think that's a very, very important thing. Economy-wise, we want to bring more jobs back to the United States. We talk about this whole thing with the shutdown and the chip issues that we had because we have to source stuff from all over the place. It really put a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. Seeing stuff that's made in the United States that we can be proud of, that is actual great quality product, win-win right there as well.
So guys, thank you for tuning in. That concludes our show today. Once again, if you haven't tried out NuFilm, make sure you call your sales rep and try it out, because you'll be surprised on how well this stuff lays down and sticks to the car and looks. It definitely is one of the most nicest looking film in the industry.
Absolutely. So we'll see you guys next week.
Guys, later.